Athena, you will suffer for this. I am the god of war.
If I may, I'd like to pose an interesting question. Are all human beings truly equal? These days, everywhere you go, there's talk about the fight for equality. As a wise man once said, heaven does not create one person above or below another. People like to throw his words around. That's not the whole quote. He goes on to say that while we are all equal at birth, pretty soon things begin to change. Academic effort is what sets some people apart to rise above the others. At any rate, humans change over time based on their actions. Truth be told, at the end of the day, equality is just a fantasy. And most of us go through life denying the fact that we live in a meritocracy.
While Batman is a master strategist and combatant, he is only human. The best way to disable his strategic abilities would be to distract him.
But that's simply not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
While I lose my mind, no stress, all my muses left behind.
きちんとした再会のご挨拶まだでしたよね、綾小路君。
知らないな。
あなたのお父様が作り上げたホワイトルームの最高傑作。
How smart is Ayanokoji? As the sole survivor of the White Room's devil curriculum, Ayanokoji is a bona fide monster. At the age of 2, Ayanokoji already displayed the ability to critical think and retain memories. By the time he was 4, he mastered 5 different writing systems and various martial arts. At 9, he sold a room full of trained mercenaries, and his mental age was that of a college graduate. Because of this progression, by the time he was ages 10 to 12, he was outperforming the very institution that was there to educate him. Interestingly, Ayanokoji was actually unremarkable from the beginning. Whether it was studies, martial arts, or anything, his initial results were always mediocre, but what set him apart was his ability to adapt, build upon, and absorb his talents. While others had a ceiling, Ayanokoji had no limitations.
覚悟しておくんだな。第3ゲームはお前ら運営を潰すつもりでやる。
お前に俺が葬れるのか？
進化でスモーカーでジョーカーだ。
How smart truly is the White Room's masterpiece Kiyotaka Ayanokoji? Part 2. Now to start this off, I want to clear up a very popular misconception. Ayanokoji's IQ was never stated or confirmed to be only 280. Via feats in the series, attempting to downplay his IQ to only 280 is just blatantly disingenuous. Now getting right into it, at the age of 11 years old, Ayanokoji possessed an IQ of bare minimum 243. This is an extreme lowball because we know that this is just a fraction of what he learned inside of the White Room. In all likelihood, we know that Ayanokoji's IQ far surpasses this even at that age. There was a student who was trained their whole lives to be an expert at communication and spent almost a year training to blend in among students to expel Ayanokoji. Ayanokoji proceeds to easily figure out the same student's identity without even investigating or gathering information. Ayanokoji predicted Ruin's actions entire months in advance. He manipulated not only Ruin, who is a literal strategic genius, but the entirety of Class D. Everything Ruin had done had basically been part of Ayanokoji's plans from the start. Ayanokoji demonstrated such a high level of deception against Ruin that even when he revealed that he was the mastermind, they still refused to believe him. Ayanokoji is always able to see through his opponent's strategies. Attempting to suppress or hide your emotions or emotional state from Koji is completely meaningless. Ayanokoji is smarter than people like Yagami, who is almost like a human lie detector test. We've seen Yagami almost perfectly derive when somebody is lying or telling the truth. Ayanokoji is so manipulative, it's as if he can control people's minds. He can compel people to tell their deepest, darkest secrets or even reveal their innermost thoughts. He can see through people's true nature and their inner self almost perfectly. Ayanokoji can't be emotionally manipulated. It's said that he doesn't have the capacity to feel fear and even is willing to sacrifice people who are close to him, such as friends, family, even his lover. It all wouldn't make a difference to him. Koji is smarter than Yagami, who can literally judge distances between people without even having to look. He's also smarter than Koenji, who can deduce a person's strength just from the heat emanating from their skin. Now, if you haven't watched part 1 of this video, it's on my page pinned.
They fired their biggest weapon at us. They looked at us and thought they have too much power, too much influence. Let's hit them with the most powerful weapon we have. Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet and he stands there, unfazed.
Oh, fuck. Another high school student. What is it with these edgy characters grabbing death notes? Hey, I see you found the death note. Are you planning to use it or nah?
Use it? You look like some clown who missed his Halloween party. Are you even real?
Well, I'm a flying death god and this ain't no Comic Con, so you tell me. Anyhow, what's your name?
I'm Roberto.
Huh, are you trying to manipulate me? At least give me an apple in exchange of your fake information. Ayanokoji.
Huh. So you knew my name all along?
Yeah, I also know about your silly friends or... Oh wait, that's right, you have none, so you call them tools to make yourself feel better. Bet you feel lonely at night.
Says the demigod who had to cross dimensions to acquire some sort of company.
Touché, now give me an apple.
Just get it yourself.
I can't get it myself. I need one of you humans to give it to me.
You can't? Wouldn't that mean you have another human giving you apples? Implying that there is another death note and this other person is manipulating you as well, which is no surprise. Also implying that the death note not only works, but this person wants to become a god himself. And judging from your complaint, this person is a student as well.
Oh fuck. I just realized I became one of his tools.